Miss Chance 96 here, another review, this time of DC Universe Green Lantern Classics Wave 2, Naut Kei Loi and Medphyll. That's just how I'm going to pronounce his name. I'll probably just call him Broccoli Head for the rest of the review, just because that's pretty easy to remember. But yeah, so here you go. So these are two, they're different, but they're also the same figure. I'll get more into that later. But anyway, here's the box. There you go. This is Broccoli Head's box. And on the back here, nice picture of the figure. Get a bio. You get some statistics. Sorry, a Stell Build-A-Figure, which I have reviewed, and the rest in the wave. Out of this wave, I have both versions of him and just one of this version. So yeah. So, I do just have one box. One of these figures I got at Toys R Us for $10, and the other one I got on eBay loose for $7.50. So here you go. So yeah, so I pretty much, when this originally came out, it was $17 if I'm not mistaken. So I pretty much just got both of them for the regular retail price, $14 or $15 at least. But anyway, here they are. So these two figures, they can be packaged separately, but what they really are they're just both the same body, absolutely the same sculpt and paint, and there's just a different head. And no matter which one you buy, it'll come with the other person's head, so you can swap them out no matter what. Or if you just want to buy two and then have them both as individual figures, which I have done. So yeah. Let's just move this to the side there. So let's first just go over Broccoli Head. So here he is. So this guy, he was one figure that I did not like. You know, I really bought this for Naut Kei Loi. This was just one that it really looked stupid. It was kind of like a joke to me. I wasn't looking forward to this at all. But I actually grew to like it. I like him. He's kind of cool. Although he's like a Cyclops Broccoli Head, he's kind of neat. I ended up doing a little bit of research and finding him that he was in the movie, the Green Lantern movie, and looked completely different, but still had the same characteristics. Whoa, okay, characteristics. Wow, I guess that's a word I can't say. That this one has, though, with the one eye and the whole plant thing and everything. Apparently, he doesn't talk, he communicates to plants through his mind, apparently, if I'm not mistaken, so that's kind of interesting. So anyway, same basic body sculpt that you see everywhere, but it's got a nice dark green with some black and a little bit of white, but nothing special. The nice Green Lantern ring looks very good. His articulation is a ball joint head that works very good. Up and down, he can really look up and down pretty far, which is nice. Ball hinge shoulders, swivel at the forearms, hinge elbows, swivel wrists, swivel waist, ab crunch, swivel hips that also swivel out, swivels at the lower thighs, hinge knees, and hinge ankles. So yeah, so overall basic articulation for these DC Universe figures, which is good articulation. I'm a fan of the articulation, and overall just a really nice sculpt, really fits him quite well, and really looks good. And it's really neat that they could make two totally different figures by using the same body sculpt. So overall, pretty good. So as far as Naut Kei Loi was also in the movie. You saw him a little bit more, and they did make a movie toy of him, which I do have. I'll bring that out in a second. But anyway, he looks pretty cool. He's got this kind of a tank that allows him to breathe, I guess. He looks quite angry and just yelling. And they do kind of have a cool effect in here. They kind of got like a second layer going on inside there, just to give it more in depth. As you can see how it's got the shiny there, and here it looks clear. And it gives it a really nice, cool effect. Love the whole neck brace, and it's got a little bit of detail, which is nice. And obviously the body's the exact same, so I won't go into that. But overall, pretty cool. One thing that I really didn't like when I first got this figure is that there was like a little piece of like almost like paper inside his helmet, and you could not pop his neck in the neck joint. I was really upset about this until I watched Arthur69's video of this guy, where he actually went and showed how you can fix that. And what I didn't know is you can actually remove this glass. And when you remove the glass, I was able to get the little piece of paper out. And when I did that, I was also able to with the glass off, you know, just pop his head on the ball joint with the neck brace, and then pop the glass back on to make it all better. So overall, he has some flaws when you first get him, but you do fix all the flaws. The only problem that this presents after you do all that is that he really does have a neck articulation. His head is just in there for his neck is, you know, popped in place, so it really doesn't have any neck articulation. You can kind of swivel the glass, and his head swivels a bit, but nothing special. So overall, and there's also a big plastic container like over his face, and when you open that, you can remove it. Just it's a little guard, I guess. So you can remove that as soon as you take the helmet off. So when you get this, definitely recommend to take the helmet off, if nothing, just to pop the neck in and take the plastic off of his face. And yeah, so then you're set. So overall, two really good figures. And two that I would recommend, and one thing I promised you that I didn't do was show you Naut Kei Loi with his movie self. So as you can see, quite different, really just non-comparable, other than they're both kind of have their mouth open. But yeah, so movie and comic, kind of neat. Just it would look nice. I wanted this Naut Kei Loi because then I could display him next to the movie Naut Kei Loi, and I thought that they look good together. But they don't look good together because they're so different. They don't even resemble themselves. So it really doesn't matter. But overall, two really good figures, and you should definitely, because it's so easy to swap them out. It's not like Low and Mash where their hands are super hard to switch out. These two, you can switch them out pretty easy. So this is one that you could definitely just get one and swap them, just depending on who you like the most. But if you also do like to get two and you're a super completist and have to have like the entire wave and all the variants and everything like that, then you can definitely get two, and they look pretty good together. I'm liking them. I like his character and his uniqueness, and I like the whole fish bowl on his head. I really like it. I think they did it well. So there you guys, that's my review of DC Universe Green Lantern Classics Wave 2, Broccoli Head, and Naut Kei Loi. Thanks for watching.